Hello. How's it going, people? YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to PGA Tour 2K21. 21? Yeah, 21. I had to think about that for a while. So, I've already played rounds 1 and 2, and as you can see there, I shot 12 under. I'm nowhere, well, I say I'm nowhere near the lead. I'm 6 shots behind Charlie Dingham, 4 shots behind Craigs. To be honest, I missed a couple of shots here and there. It's an easy course. I'll talk about the course um, during the round because it's got quite a lot. To me, it's quite a personal round. But as you can see at the top there, it's the Bert McCall Memorial. Now, the one prior to this was the Barbara McDonald Memorial. That was my mother-in-law. Sadly passed away on, I think it was the 14th of August. And she was cremated just the other week there. And sadly, my Uncle Bert passed away. Now, my Uncle Bert was my dad's older brother. So it was on my dad's side of the family. He wasn't really keeping all that well. He suffered a stroke. He had a stroke before, but this one he kind of lost like his speech, and he just wasn't really in the best of health after it, and he was in hospital. He probably wouldn't really get back out of hospital, being care, or he'd probably remain in hospital. So Um, yeah, he just wasn't really in the best of conditions, and sadly, he passed away. I think it was 2 weeks yesterday. He passed away, and he gets cremated tomorrow, Monday. So this is Sunday. I meant to do this on the first round, but my house was kind of compromised. I've had my daughter staying, and my granddaughters, so I've not really had the opportunity to get and do commentary in peace. I'd maybe get like I might get a little bit of time to myself, but there's nothing worse than doing commentary in mid round. The kids are coming back. Ah, a little drink there. So yeah, I'm going to do this in the third round. So um, my Uncle Bert, I never really. I'm not saying I didn't see my Uncle Bert as much. It's one of those things when you lose somebody, you kind of realise just how important what every day is. When that person's alive, to take the opportunity. That's why I always say, never go to your bed falling out with a loved one or a family member. Never go to bed and wake up the next day and then apologise. Always do it before you go to bed, because every day is precious. You really don't know, you know, how long you've got with a person. So cherish every day. Um, but my Uncle Bert was a golfer, a huge golfer, played golf all his days. And I think he had a hip replaced, or it was either a hip or a knee. It might have been a knee actually. I can't really remember. I think it was his knees, because he was by trade he was a brickie, and a brickie's it's quite a tough job. I mean, you're working all kinds of weather, and his knees were really bad. So, but he still played golf. He played golf always days. So let's crack on with the third round. I don't think I'm going to win this. I'd like to put in a good. I actually have put in a good performance so far. So as you can see there, Belial Air LiDAR. LiDAR is just a terminology for radar scan. But this golf course is local to where I stay. In fact, as the crow flies, it's only probably about a mile and a half away from my house. I stay in predominantly quite a golfing area. We've got Old Prestwick just up the road. We've got Royal Troon. We've got Tunbury just down the road a little bit, for a few miles. In Ayr, we've got Demillen, Seafield, and Belial golf courses.
Hello there and welcome
So this is
to
Ayr
the
Belial. I've played this
PGAS.
course. This was my
Wishing you
local
the best of
course that
luck
I
here in
played when I was
round number
playing back in the
3 of
day.
this one. Let's do this. It
I
is
played this
time to
course
drop this in the
pretty
fairway.
much every day almost. So this golf course has got a lot of connection, and it's very very accurate. Like that first tee. I mean, even the trees and the bushes down the side it's absolutely 100% accurate. So my uncle Bert was a member here. I was actually a member. I never got my handicap. I wish maybe going back, I would maybe change that. I'd maybe actually get my handicap, maybe become a member. But I kind of, I was just a kind of, I just like to play golf really. I wasn't really that bothered with the whole kind of, membership thing.
And here we go.
But this is
First tee, and
a
looking forward
municipal golf
to
course. That's the
fantastic round of golf. Let's do
that
some
house
fun.
there. It's not obviously accurate, but it's kind of accurate to where the house was. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll work.
It way abandoned
Setting
for a
this one
couple of
up
years,
145 yards away.
and then it caught fire a couple of years back. I don't know what state it's in at the moment. I think it's still partway there. I don't know whether they're going to refurbish it and rebuild it. But anyway, this is a course. As I say, I've played this course when I was a kid, or in my younger days when I played golf, and it's actually the first time I've played a golf course. I mean, you play like Royal Troon, you play St Andrews, you play all different courses, and there's probably a lot of people out there that have actually played on a golf course and played on the game. This is actually the first time I've played a golf course that I can honestly say that I've actually played, and I've played a lot. I mean, I've played this, as I say, this was my home golf course. Not a terribly difficult golf course to be honest, um, but I'm playing the rounds with my Uncle Bert, so it's a kind of bit of a tribute and stuff. So here we go, first hole. Let's try and get this course. But yeah, I played. I can remember I played golf with my Uncle Bert. I keep saying back in the day, but yeah, it was back in the day. I think we actually played one round of golf with my Uncle Bert, and it's kind of a bit of a regret, really, that I didn't play more with him. But that was the first time I played in a like a full size golf course, and it was a summer's
Doing
day,
all right
and we
this hole on
played
the green. Under
Demillon, which is
regulation. That's good work.
just up the road
Setting up
from where I
here,
stay. But my mum
looking
and
for the
dad stay
eagle.
a little bit closer to it, and that was technically that was my kind of home course that I played probably more than Belial. In my later years, I was playing golf. Belial was more of a golf course that I played. Um, 51. The greens are still a little bit chunky. But yeah, I played this course many, many times, and I think it's going to be
Looking
short.
really good. Well, not enough muscle into that one.
Easy
Here we
birdie though.
go.
It's not a
This is
long
for
par
birdie.
five.
Okay, that
I
putt's
actually
done.
opened up. I played this. In fact, I think I played 12 holes, and we used to
The
walk off
good
just
news, you're
at 12th
already
hole
under
because it's
par
closest
today. Let's
to
keep that going
the
as we move
hotel
throughout this course.
or the clubhouse. And I think at one point I was either one under a level par. I birdied these first two holes, which again technically they're
Got a
not
right
difficult
to
par
left
fives.
breeze on this hole.
And I think I was a couple under par through the first like 5, 6 holes. Yeah, this is just. I mean, as I say, it's quite. This is the first time, as I say, I've played at a golf course that I've actually played, like to the point where I'm not saying I know every blade of grass, but oh, that's a terrible shot.
This one's
That might
heading
have
to
been
the
the
fairway, I think.
bunker. There's a bunker up there. Ooh, not bad. Shot.
Here's our second shot on hole number 2.
But just behind this green used to be, there's a lot of gerbils and rabbits they used to keep. I think that's actually shut down now. There's kind of birds and stuff. It's like a little kind of mini zoo type of thing. Right, what have we got? 154. It is downhill a little bit. Maybe 149. I think the 141 should be more than enough. Yeah, let's try and get on the money here. Perfects and stuff.
This
That
one
may be
might be
too
a
long.
little long.
Yeah. It's off the back. I
This
actually
one's
went
your
a bit further
third.
than what I originally thought. Right, what have we got? A chip here. Do you know what? I think I'm going to keep the chip. I'm actually going to put a little bit of de-loft on this. Oh, that's a little bit slow. Oh, slow down, ball. It's running by. It's not a lot of break
Looking
on it.
at an 11-foot putt here.
We should, in theory, make this return putt. Putting's been a little bit suspect. Get in there. Come on, let's
Keep her
go.
going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third.
Wow. Charlie Dingham's 39 under. Whoo, baby.
Left to right breeze on this hole.
So I'll get a little bit of the history on. This hole's actually quite good. It's a par 3, but it's uphill. So what we got? 170, 20 foot up. It's going to be playing about 176. Okay, the wind. I'm going to keep that because I think it's going to lose a little bit in the wind. You would reckon?
Really nice swing.
I think we played it from the forward tees actually. I got shouted at. The local pro was playing behind me, not that I knew. And me and my pal decided to play off one of the holes from the medal tees and we get shouted at.
Footer for us.
In fact, I played. We played below. We were playing behind. And we played through these guys, and it was the Celtic players. It was Henrik Larsson and one of the other Dutch defenders. Danish. What was Henrik Larsson? Was he Dutch or Danish? No, he's Swedish. Sorry. And one of the other Celtic players, I can't remember his name. That was the days when Henrik Larsson had the big, like the dreadlocks. So they were playing Belial that day.
So far, so good.
And she goes, come on.
And that'll work for the birdie.
Good start, birdie start. Good way. So, trying to get a little bit of history on I've never really looked into too much. So, Belial Golf Course was opened in 1927 and was designed by James Baird. Oh, sorry, James Braid. Don't know why I said Baird. James Baird is widely recognised as one of Britain's finest public parkland courses. So there's a lot of Americans would come, and they would find it quite hard to believe that it was actually a public golf course, or municipal golf course as we call it here in Scotland. They actually thought it would be private.
This drive is moving.
But as far as parkland public golf courses go, it is a really good course. And this is, as I said again, this is really accurate. Like, I played the first round,
shot on the fourth.
And it's kind of weird because I actually knew the golf course. Like, I knew where the hill should be. I knew where the bunkers would be. And it's actually it's quite a weird feeling actually. Right, 97. The wind though is in the face, so I'm probably thinking of playing the 103 with a bit of de-loft.
Oh, come on, sit down.
Get down, ball. Should be not too bad.
Well, what do I know? That ended up just fine. Ooh, setting up for birdie here.
So James Braid was a golfer. Designed a lot of golf courses as well. Golf course architecture. Here we go. What we got? I've been missing some putts. Come on. That should be good.
There.
Centre cut. Let's go.
Drops for your fourth birdie of the day.
4 birdies in a row. I don't think we're going to catch Charlie Dingham. I think to catch Charlie Dingham, we would probably have to birdie an eagle every hole to catch him.
Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing.
I can actually remember I used to play golf with a friend that I worked beside, Derek Shannon. In fact, Derek Shannon actually had the same birthday, 25th of February, but he was like obviously 1 year older than me. Um, and we were playing one day. I had a really bad neck, like you know that way you've got like a stiff
Oh
neck,
dear gracious! You just tattooed
and
that one.
it turns out I said, yeah, I'll play golf. So I went and I kind of had a few like swings, and I felt okay. It
And
wasn't
second
like,
shot here on the 5th.
and you know, when you do a practice swing, sometimes it's different from an actual like a power swing. And I said, I think I'm okay. Went in the tee and absolutely just, oh, it was horrendous. As soon as I put any power on it, I absolutely chunked it. You know, it was just, I almost duffed the shot. It was horrible. So I didn't play that day. Um, but the practice range was just behind us. Quite a small practice range, but I can remember sitting there and trying to kind of like massage my neck. I think he played like the other 9 holes or 10 holes himself, and I was lying there just like dying. Now what we got here, 86. It's a good number. It's a fantastic number. This should be right on it. I think maybe a little bit of backspin on it. But it should be all over it.
This
Oh
one's
baby, get in
heading
the
for the
hole.
green.
Get in the hole. Ooh. That little spin there, I thought
And
if
chalk up
that
another
spun
green in
straight
regulation.
back, that was in the hole.
All right, let's give this a tap and be on our way.
Right, let's birdies galore here.
Gotta love tapping in for the birdie. Nice.
But yeah, even that little house there, that's all really, really accurate. As I say, it's just a weird, like when you play a golf course that you've played so much, it's really weird. It just is really strange.
We've made it to the 6th hole.
Downhill, we should get a little bit of action in this.
Nope, this one's hooked.
It's hooked. It's going to be in the rough. So that's going to turn what should be
Setting up
an
here
easy hole
from
into
the
quite
deep
a
stuff.
difficult one. It's chunky rough. It's downhill though, so I think the 141 might be good here. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. If it's short, but that's where we teed off in the pro tees or the medal tees, and the pro shouted. He went, "Oh!" Just day one's there, just in front of us. Uh, yeah, it's quite funny.
Okay, here's our 3rd shot.
Chip in here. It's not going to move that much, I don't think. Maybe just put a little bit of loft on it. Maybe hit it kind of slightly full. Oh, I didn't hit it.
Way to
I was
chip
scared
that
to hit
one
it like
close. Well
fast.
done.
Oh, it's a par.
Good job tapping her in for par.
I've not really looked at the leaderboard. I think Charlie Dingle was what 39 under. I don't know how many holes he's played. Through 10 holes. 41 under. Oh baby.
Teeing off on a par 3 hole for this one.
Yeah, it's just so accurate. Yeah, that little house there, that's very much correct. And when you see the sheep there, or I don't know if it's sheep or is it animals, that's an actual like there's deer. I think it's actual deer that's there. I don't know if it is sheep or lambs, but there is actual animals there. I don't know if they're still there. But there's like a kind of bit of a kind of waste, not a wasteland, but it's a kind of green area. Again, it's all accurate. It's really, I find it quite impressive actually. And I think the 120 is going to be enough here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna deal off this. Hopefully it's gonna carry. I feel it should. Oh, just get up there. That could be good. Get in the hole. Oh, I tell you one thing. If that had couple of
I'm having that.
a little bit more power. That was
This
in the
is
hole.
your look at birdie. Good
Another
work
birdie.
out there.
Back in
That's
the
birdie
birdie.
number 6
The birdie
today.
blitz.
Wind's blowing right in our face on this one.
It's a little bit fast. It's
Should be
going
a
to
good
hold
result
that
off the
line, which
tee
is
here.
not good. Just stay in the fairway, please. Yeah, that's not too bad. The wind was in our face, so
Second shot here on
I thought it
hole
was maybe
number
going to
8.
be close to the bunker. Yeah, what have we got? 38. It's 42. It's 8 up. I would probably say it's what, 44, 45. I think the flop should be good here. I'm going to put a little bit of D-loft. Sit. Spin a little. It's not bad.
This one's just a
I don't know why I say
5-footer.
that in an American accent. And she goes.
Well played.
Right, 9th hole, which runs alongside the road. This is actually pretty close. Burns's monument. Robbie Burns, or Robert Burns, his house. But it's not cottage. Robbie Burns' cottage is actually just
now might be able to make a move.
basically where I'm aiming. That's where Robbie Burns' cottage is. The famous Scottish poet. He stayed up just there, basically just beyond those trees there. Funny enough, I've never been to Robbie
Like
Burns' cottage, even though I've been born and raised in there. Ah, kind of monster.
Second shot on the 9th.
Right, 55. Again, I favour the flop. I think that should be good. A little bit of bite on it. Hopefully that wind doesn't knock it off a little bit. Yeah, it might just have knocked it off a touch. Could have been closer. Disappointing.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
It's not a gimme. Didn't lay it high enough. That's disappointing.
Ouch. And we're just a tap away here.
Right, outward half. We are out in 29, 7 under par. Pretty good numbers. We're nowhere near Charlie Dingham, but he's absolutely setting this course on fire. Fire! At this moment, probably get maybe the more realistic chase is Craigs. If I can maybe catch him up,
close he can get this one,
I'd be quite happy. Right, what have we got here? Slight headwind. I think we de-loft this just a touch.
Oh, effortlessly done.
Come on,
nice
wind.
Swing.
It's turning. Could be good. Sit down. It's not bad.
Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Hole's about 10 feet out.
Should be a makeable putt here, really, but
I've
not had it. I don't know. I've still got that swing line. I think this controller's really had its day, especially with this game. I should have made that though. Disappointing. So Craigs is still 33 under. As I said, I'm kind of chasing him now. That's my kind of goal.
Up here, blowing right to left.
So the holes are not terribly long. It's not like it was built in the day when people weren't hitting the ball stupid distances. Funny enough, this actually connects with a story I'm probably going to tell in this hole. I actually hold my shot from here
are going to happen to you.
for an eagle.
Okay, we are in the rough. We are deep down into it, so take
one
that
time.
into account here.
It's probably
Might need
actually a
club up.
similar distance. Can we repeat? So what we got? 77%. I'm gonna hit the 167 here. We catch it with a fast. Oh, kick off that bank. Oh, thought it was gonna kick. It looked as if it was angled that way, but
A little wayward on that approach.
well, we don't hold the shot,
Okay, from
so
the
we don't
greenside sand.
replicate
Hopefully
what
we
we
can get
did.
up and down from here.
I think I'm gonna go to 24. Get down. It's gonna leave a
Nicely
tester.
played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but
A tester,
nothing
but it
too
should
serious.
really be an
Okay,
easy
and this one to save the hole.
conversion.
This one's on a good line.
Oh,
All right,
just made it.
get out of here with a par.
Like, come on, 3 pars we've had. Let's get back in the birdie blitz. So when I played, when me and my pal played, Derek Shannon, we actually, I say very rarely, we ever completed 18 holes. Like time constraints.
Hole
Like we
number
might have been
12
working that day,
coming at you.
so we kind of played a little bit later in the afternoon. This would be our last hole because the clubhouse is just down there. So we used to play here, like most days. I should be able to make it over those trees. It's not a bad shot. Come on.
Hopefully
Oh,
this will
easy.
nestle itself
So
nicely
there's
in
the
the fairway.
clubhouse there. And probably never really drove it as far as that, to be honest. I'd maybe make the corner just where those trees were.
Okay, second shot here on the 12th.
63. I'm what did we get flop wise? 57. So you would reckon it would carry a little bit. I'm going to go with it. I reckon I'm going to get a couple extra yards out of this. It wasn't really a good shot. It wasn't really on line.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Oh, this is actually quite nasty. That's actually not that bad, but should be perfect for a full chip. Oh, the right idea, but
Oh, look at here. Nice chip. Well, that hole's
so yeah,
behind
we
us.
would
Let's
walk
move
off at this
on.
point. Maybe get like probably even go for a pint. Maybe buy some like a Snickers or something, chocolate bar, bag of crisps. So the
That
13th
wind
is
blew
quite
right into our face on this one.
You've got this little ravine here, which again, as I say, is very accurate. But we can actually drive this. Well, we should be able to drive with that wind. Maybe a little closer than we want.
Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here.
I actually tried to get a scorecard. I probably actually got one in my golf bag, but my golf bags are up in the loft, so I don't have access to it. And I was trying to get the names of because a lot of the golf holes are actually called like after certain things. I only know some. Like I think know the next hole, but the hole after that I know. So I was trying to get the names of the holes because there's some good Scottish words in there. This is probably actually ideal for the 141. I think this should be right on it. Come on, baby, be all over it. Oh, it's going to be short a little. I thought
Safely
that
on
would
the
have been
green.
a little bit closer than that.
And this
Disappointing.
putt is way out there. Best of luck.
Oh god, it's uphill quite a bit. There's a little bit of movement, but not a huge amount. Oh, come on. Speed's good. Oh, get in the hole.
Oh, come
Oh,
on, get
you
in.
son of a gun.
All right, right, time to
Right
finish
on
this one
line.
off.
Is that another
Well, let's
par?
see how the numbers
Is
add
that
up.
5 pars we've had? Damn.
And as you tee off, we've got a par 3.
Par 3. Not a lot of room to play with. If we're short, it could be nasty. 171, 10 foot down. So the 167 is actually going to be pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit of waft on it. Try to get this one close.
Come on, heading for
Oh,
the
sit,
green.
ball. Sit. Sit down. Oh, stay. It just trundles on a little bit.
Nice approach. Here's a putt from 19 feet.
We need to start making some of these putts now. Did I hit it? Didn't hit it. Did not hit it. I think it was good for line.
Wanted you to have it.
I don't know what's. I think somebody's got a pool there. I don't think that's there in real life, if I'm honest. We don't have the weather for an outside jacuzzi type thing. Maybe if it was heated it'd be okay, but you definitely need it heated.
Let's see what happens on the 15th.
So this hole I know is called Slap House, because just over here there's a house, and obviously, well, obviously you could hit it with your ball, so that's why it's called Slap House. I don't know why that name stuck in my head, but I don't think there's a house there.
Nice.
But you could actually
a
kind of a slightly wayward drive would actually probably would hit the house. I think I'm going to go 167, put a bit of loft on it. Come on. We're losing it to the left a little. Tick over. Or don't. That house is on fire.
Shot.
Oh, this has got chip in written all over it. This is almost perfect for a chip in. Too much. It wasn't really too much, but maybe I was a little bit aggressive.
The bird.
Maybe a little bit less. It may have trickled in, but
Man, you're making this
fun
to watch. That's your 8th birdie of the round.
Par 5. It was an easy par 5. That really should have been an eagle. Right, where's Craigs? I've lost track of the leaderboard. See, Craigs has finished 33 under, so I mean we should really be ahead of Craigs
good tee shot here
by the end of this 16th round. So Seafield is actually to the right hand side, which is another 18 hole golf course. A little bit smaller. It's a little bit more. It's about kind of less yards, but it's a really nice course as well. So you get 2 golf courses on this estate.
Oh, wonderfully struck.
I don't know if Seafield's actually in the game. Something tells me that it is, but I could be wrong.
And here's our second shot on the 16th.
Do you know what? This could actually be a good number to the pin with a pitch.
Get up. The green.
Spin. Oh, perfect. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely plumb bob.
Well done. 3 feet to go. Well, that one dropped, and that's for birdie.
Right, come on. Birdie blitz to the end.
Okay, careful of the headwind out there.
Like 139, the wind. 140 to the pins, it's 150 with that wind. I reckon a bit of deal, although in saying that, this is one of these tee boxes, if you look, it's a little bit off. Sometimes these tee boxes can be a little bit tricky, but I think we're going to have to go 157. A bit of loft. This is actually quite tricky. Probably the only downside to this course was that tee box.
This one's going to need to sit right down.
Oh, come on. Oh, baby. I think we're going to be off the green. We're going to be chipping, which could be good, could be bad.
Good luck. Second shot here on the 17th.
Again, let's hit it pretty full. Oh!
Nice.
I think I put a tiny bit of loft on it. I should probably have left it on.
All right, and now let's take a peek at the standings.
It's been quite a quiet back nine. Back nine's not been really great.
Right.
So the last hole was a par 5. Again, you know, like as far as par 5s go, it's probably not that. I mean, this is like a regular golf course. It's not like set up pro wise. So there's a big ditch here, which you can probably see. Back in the day, you could drive it, but you know, in this game, obviously we can. Oh baby, come on!
Come on now, give us a nice
dinger.
Lie.
Just a dinger. Come on. Yeah, this should be really. We should be able to get this close.
We are about 195 yards out from here.
195. That wind's going to make it 184. I think the 176 should be good here. Oh, go, go, go! And that tree is there. That's very, very accurate. Oh, that's actually worked out pretty well. I thought it was not going to get the bounce I needed to get it onto the green.
Nice little approach shot.
Come on, let's sink the eagle.
If you can drop this, that'll be your eagle.
Come on. Get a no! Come on!
And as that putt drops,
ending
your round with
60.
Eagle.
I think we had 59, 59, 60.
Well, that's going to do it for me.
I mean, to be honest,
and, I hope to see
if a professional came to Belial and played it, he probably would shoot quite a low score. So the actual scoring is actually pretty accurate. So Craig's only shot 5 under par. He's actually lost a little bit of 17 under for Charlie Dingham. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's ripping that course up. So as long as I play well, I want to do it justice. So anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this round. I'm actually going to play just straight after this, so I'm probably going to do more commentary in round 4. But for now, I will love you and leave you. As I say, that was for my Uncle Bert. So the final round, I think, is going to be a little bit poignant. I think it's going to be kind of, I wouldn't say emotional, but you know, there's going to be. I mean, in a way, it's like the final round with my Uncle Bert. You know, yeah, it kind of, these things do kind of hit you a little bit. But anyway, I'll see you for the next one. Take care. See you soon.